As women gathered across the country to protest President Trump and support abortion rights, another group gathered in Los Angeles to celebrate life. Thousands of people rallied to support the beauty and dignity of all human life, from conception to natural death. Damon Owens was one of the speakers in Los Angeles. He's the founder and executive director of Joy to Be, a nonprofit ministry. He covered the March for Life here in Washington for EWTN. Damon, welcome to the program. Tell us how OneLife LA is different from the March for Life we saw here Friday in Washington.
Well, I thought it was a beautiful example of what dioceses, even the largest diocese in America, can do really locally to energize people, not just about the genocide or the evils that we're dealing with abortion, but really about celebrating life. I had a good chance to talk with Archbishop Gomez, whose vision 4 years ago was to provide a place to celebrate life. It was very deliberate. It wasn't to ignore, certainly, the evils of abortion and the issues that we're dealing with, but to give an example of what the culture of life looks like. So the mood very much was a festival with great music, good speakers, and encouraging words from really a broad spectrum of the issue.
Well, tell me what the broad spectrum includes.
Well, we had a wonderful presentation from a young woman with Down syndrome who is really an incredible inspiration in how she lives and her swimming and things she's able to do as a witness for those with Down syndrome. We had a witness from someone coming out of the gang culture, talking about the realities of the family life that drew him into it and really the grace of God that drew him out. We had Patricia Heaton, the actress from in Hollywood, who gave great witness. And we had, did I mention the salsa music? The music was just beautiful in the festival, and there must have been 15, 20,000 people. But it really was the atmosphere. I think that was the vision that was executed so well by the Archdiocese of Los Angeles. It was just a lot of fun.
As you said, it's the largest in the country, and that you had Patricia Heaton there, but California is also one of the most socially liberal places in America. So what is the pro-life mood there? Was it as ebullient as we saw here in Washington?
Most definitely. I think the great example of that, Lauren, is literally back-to-back marches on the day on Saturday, where there was the women's march that happened very earlier in the morning, followed by OneLife LA, and then there was another immigration march. I mean, I was making jokes with the Angelinos, like, "Is this your typical Saturday?" And they were like, "No." But along that spectrum, even in LA, as you said, very socially liberal, this was what was beautiful about Archbishop Gomez's vision. It was so positive, it was so joyful, and yet it did not ignore the real serious cultural issues that we have. But I think the tone and the approach and the people that were there gave such a beautiful witness to what the culture of life looks like. It's not about being against. It's really about the beauty of what this life does for a culture.
Damon Owens, founder and executive director of Joy to Be. Thank you so much.
Great to be with you.